What's up, YouTube? I'm here with Christian Echols and KO Butler. How you been, Christian? I'm gonna start every question with Christian. He's in the middle of work to KO. Christian, how you been, buddy?
I've been very good, working my butt off, getting ready to beat on this man.
Nice, man. KO, how you been, brother?
All right, brother. How you been, Sam? Man, I can't wait to come down there, put on the show, and kick it with you after, man.
Hey, been doing good, man. We're excited to have you down. It's gonna be a fun time. I think after the show's over, everybody's gonna have a really good time. We really look forward to
Yep,
seeing you. It's always we've never not had fun, you know.
absolutely.
Christian,
That's why
man.
we keep coming back.
Amen, amen. Christian, man, super jacked here lately. Tell everybody a little bit about the diet change up, how's camp been going, things like that.
Camp's been going good. I actually changed up my gym, my coaches, really. Um, so my dad, everybody knows he's been my coach for a long time, but he's got a diesel mechanic business that he works full time. So with him doing that, it's hard for him to really study guys I fight, give me a game plan. Basically, my whole career, I've been like taking my knowledge that I already have, going in there and just being like, hey, let's throw down. Like, I got technique. Let's see what he's got. But now I've got a coaching staff that is going to look at this guy I fight. He's going to pick out the weaknesses, pick out his strong points. So we're going to see what we can capitalize on. We're going to go into this fight a little bit smarter. I'm working 10 times harder. I got a man telling me, his backstage telling me, what I need to be doing to get ready for these fights. Um, that and the diet change up. So I got a buddy. His name is Daniel Ortega. He was Mr. Alabama. He's a big time bodybuilder. He, I went to him and I was like, hey man, look, I'm trying to make a weight class move. Could you get me on a good diet? I was like, I really kind of have a problem cutting weight. You put me up on a good diet. I keep good energy. The weight's coming off clean. I mean, everything feels great.
Awesome, man. KO, man, last time you came down here, you got to tell everybody how big a fan you are of Donald Trump, and it looks like lately you've kind of built a really good following on Facebook. Tell us a little bit about all that.
Hey man, 4-5 is my guy, man. He's blunt and straightforward like I am, so I can relate. I'm hoping he get back in there, but I mean, I don't know, man. I'm pretty straightforward, pretty cut and dry, so I think people can relate to that. I talk a lot of shit on social media. It's just I hope everybody come together and just laugh. That's what I like. Forget about your problems. Come together and enjoy yourself. That's what I for real like seeing. You know what I mean? And enjoy. Just how I grew up. You know what I mean? With a bunch of different cultures around me, everybody come together having a good time. So that's why I like bringing. So on the real, but nothing much, man. Just still working, training, still at the grind. I'm here, man.
How's camp going?
What was that?
How's camp been?
Camp's been cool, man. I've been, man, working 12-hour shifts, man, and getting away. It's a bitch, man. To be honest with you, man. It's difficult. It's difficult to work so many hours in a day and come and be motivated. You know what I mean? When you
Yeah.
know you got a passion for the sport. The sport saved my life, and you got a passion for it. It's still tough to be motivated, and it's not easy with the workouts Brian puts us through and what we go through here. But I mean, I'm healthy. I'm glad my opponent's healthy, and I mean, we got the main event for a reason. So we're looking forward to putting on the show. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Christian, man.
Definitely putting on the show.
Again, you said you've got new teammates, new training regimen, all that. Who's the hardest round for you right now, man? Who's the people you're not looking forward to getting in there with?
Oh, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The two gyms that I'm training at now, I'd pretty much say almost full time aside from my gym here at the house, would be Tenth Planet and Ironclad. And man, you go to either one of those gyms, and it's nothing but hard rounds in there. But I've been training as far as MMA wise. It's been Matt Elkins, Jacob Perez, and Travis, the one that's fighting for you guys the same night.
Travis
So
Thomas.
Travis Thomas, I almost said Travis Hill, but he's from Alabama. Travis Thomas. That dude right there is going to be a killer.
I
You
think
talking
so
about
too,
the
man.
what? You talking about the amateur welterweight champion?
I'm not sure if he's champion.
He's fighting for the 185-pound belt against Ethan Bedingfield.
Oh, who's the dude that's named Travis? That's the welterweight champion as an amateur.
The welterweight yard. I thought you talking about for Damon Hawkins. You talking about for him?
Yeah.
That's Opie Brown. That's Keith
Oh,
Brown.
that's Obi. I'm tripping. My bad. That's my fault.
Yeah. Travis is nasty. Keith Opie's bad too. I'd like to see him and Damon later on.
Yeah.
KO, same question to you, man. Who's the rounds you're like, damn, I gotta go with this guy today? Whether it's wrestling, boxing, whatever. Who's the guy you're like, fuck, I gotta go with this cat today?
You want to? I ain't gonna lie to you, Sam. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I'm like that with everybody I train with, from beginners to experience. I always have that in me, like, damn, got to go with this cat because I know whoever I'm going with is gonna push me. I never even people that don't know nothing, they're gonna push you. You know what I mean? Because they wanna. Everybody's got that grind when they come in. Come in this gym. You know what I mean? So all my training partners, especially my day ones I've been here with, I'm like. I know it's going to be a push. I already got it in the back of my head, but it's all part of the sport, man. I love this art, man.
That's awesome, man. Good deal. Christian, man. I drew a blank for a second. I didn't mean to. How's the weight cut going? How's everything going as far as that? You eating good? Everything's going good?
Weight cut's going good. I wouldn't say I'm eating good, but I'm eating little portions of food, but I'm getting it in every day, 5 meals a day, and weight's coming off slowly.
Heck yeah, same to you, KO. How's the weight cut going? I know that's not a fun part, but how is it?
Just like you just said, it's not a fun part, and I've been around this game a while. You know what I mean? I've never been a big fan of weight cuts. Never enjoyed doing them. So, it's another day of doing it. It just sucks, especially like I said, working long hours and stuff. But
Being hungry.
I look at stuff like this, man. Like I'm working all these long hours and coming to training, but it's people who got families, who's in struggles and worse struggles than me, and they still doing it. So I can't be a bitch about it. Like it's like, dude, your business could be a lot worse. You know what I mean? So I'm blessed, man. I'll take it as it is.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that's a good way to look at it.
Mhm.
Christian, man, you've always fought the best people. You've always fought everybody you've asked to. Recently you fought Trayshawn Gore. You fought Derek Overstreet. Super world class athlete. What have you? As far as all the matchups go, Trayshawn's been the hardest matchup. I think you probably could really say because he did just win the Ultimate Fighter. They can say different, but technically he's the winner. He beat everybody and then he got hurt. What did you learn from those matchups, and what was it like being in there with a UFC caliber, athlete in Trayshawn Gore?
Um, being there with a guy that's at that level, that caliber, that trains the world champions every day, team at ATT Atlanta, they're all beasts over there. I went and cross trained with them one day, and like, man, they're just all top dogs. But I'd say being in there with him really just taught between him and Derek Overstreet both. The biggest lesson I took from both of those was A, don't take a year-long layoff, because I took a year in between both and killed my nerves. But B, go in there, stay calm, composed, be a professional fighter. Don't be an amateur and go in there and try to take someone's head off. Like, you can't do that because anybody can do that for 30 seconds, but like it's gone. He's been bobbing and weaving. You're sitting there fixing to fall out and he's ready to throw hands, So like biggest thing I that is go in there, stay calm, composed, pick your shots, and do what I do. That's what I'm gonna do.
KO, same to you, man. You've always fought really good people. Actually, for us, you fought Billy Bailey, who's he's one of the best athletes I've probably ever met in my life, and he's like a black belt, and we told you coming in like, hey, he's really tough, and you're like, no, that's fine. That's why we're here. What have you
Yep.
learned from? And you recently got a big uppercut knockout in Rainsville at our last show. What'd you learn from the tough matchups, and what went right last time?
Um, yeah, Billy Bailey, he's very technical and real smart. He is athletic, but he's technical, real smart. He's savvy on the mat,
And he's
and
very handsome. We have to
yeah,
say,
yeah. Good
we,
looking dude. I was like, man, screw this guy. He beat me and he's good looking. Like, but he was going against a black belt like that. I feel like I made one mistake, was giving too much space when I had him on the ground, and he dropped to his back, and I started dropping elbows, and I left too much space, and he just shrimped out and just grabbed my leg. I was like, oh, I knew it was a bad situation because that's what he does on the mat. You know what I mean? But it was a learning lesson. It was like I learned from that. As far as the last one with Musa, the Muay Thai guy, he was a taller guy. That is patient. That's all. You know what I mean? I got a deep amateur background. I've been in all them situations before. I had my ass handed to me and everything. So it's just you just learn from it. A real fighter gonna keep fighting and coming back. I don't care how many losses a fucking fighter has, dude. Throw records out the window. I wish there wasn't no such thing as records. You know what I mean? Just people just keep fighting and just keep going, and the best fighter, whatever. And just keep fighting because a fighter is a fighter, period. I don't care if the motherfucker 0-10. He don't want to stay 0-10. I mean, he's still grinding. He still want to eat. He still want to get better. I don't look at it. I give everybody the same respect in that case. I know can't everybody do what we do. MMA fighters are unique people, man. So
Amen.
Just the grind, man. I enjoy the sport, man.
That's awesome.
You know,
Christian,
Dorns, I'm not gonna call you KO ever. I'm not for that. You know, you seem like a really cool guy. You're even a Trump fan, so like, I'm really gonna feel bad when I kick your ass. I really am.
that was the nicest shit talk I've ever came across, dude. But that's pretty sick. I like it, man. Hell yeah, I'm gonna bring the wood, man. So it's gonna be good, man. And just hearing you talk, because I know I gave you a hard time. I'm just talking shit, on the build up. But hearing you talk about how you're gonna be more patient, so that shows me right there, you know what you did wrong, and you like I just said, people want to get better, and I can already tell you got better just from hearing you talk. You pointed out what you did wrong, and that tells me a lot about you. So it's gonna be a good one, because I know you're coming to win this. You're not gonna lay down. So it's gonna be a good one, real good.
stop. So to that, Christian, Coleman's your home, man. You know we get big crowds. We should have a really big crowd. You should have a very pro U crowd. And your dad helped build the sport in Alabama. Your dad's from Coleman. Your dad was putting on shows in Coleman a long time ago. How are the nerves? How are the nerves of that? Do you feel like you have to live up to anything? Is there any expectations you're having to live up to? And how's the nerves about it?
So my first two fights was right here in Coleman, my hometown, Civic Center. Civic Center got bought out. We weren't able to have shows in Coleman, but now that you guys are coming back, I kind of know what I got coming. I know what's coming. I'm coming off a recent fight. I had a pretty good turnout from my crowd coming to Birmingham to watch me. So like, I really feel like it's not gonna be anything new. I know what to expect with the hometown crowds because my dad fought, so there's really a lot there. He knows everybody in Coleman, but I know what to expect with that. My nerves, I've got the jitters out from this last fight, and I'm just ready to go in there and prove to my hometown. Like, I don't know if they think it, but like some of the people I work with, I might throw a little comment like, "Oh, you're Owen," blah blah blah. Just kind of messing with me, messing around. And I'm just ready to go out there and just prove a point. Like I fought two of the dudes out there. Hell, one of them went and won the Ultimate Fighter, like dominated the Ultimate Fighter. So I'm ready to go out there and show people what I can do.
Yeah, you tell the people that say anything about your pro record, say maybe my record's not the best yet, but I'm young and I can't say what I want to say. I'm on Facebook, but yeah. Anyway, yeah, whatever. Gotta ease past that. KO, same to you, man. You're coming into enemy territory. Really, you will be with Christian being at home. How's the nerves for you? And how's the nerves, man? How you feeling about it?
Well, the thing about the nerves thing, I got past that after my first couple of amateur fights because I could not control them. My first two amateur fights in the cage, I was like, holy shit, why am I breathing heavy? Why is my heart beating fast? I'm just being real. I'm like, fuck. But after you got past that, one of my teammates who isn't here anymore, Isaiah, he told me, he was like, bro, just go in and relax and have fun. So I got a 5-5 amateur record. Like I said, I fought some people. I fought for the title in the kid's hometown. You know what I mean? I've been to these spots before, and like I said, every time I come to Alabama, it's away, but it's not because Alabama folk is it's like my family away from family. Y'all show love. Y'all knuckle up, and then you'll eat and drink after and bullshit. Like it's my type of people. So. It's home away from home, but it's not because that's why we love coming down there. So, it's all a mental thing, man. I've been around the game a long time, so I'm past that. I just want to improve on every fight. You know what I mean? To show something better every fight. As long as I know I'm getting better at something every fight, I'll work off that.
That's awesome, man. Christian, we're about to wrap it up a little bit. Why should people buy a ticket to your fight? The tickets ain't cheap, man. We don't price them cheap. We can't do it. We spend a whole lot of money on these events. Why should people buy a ticket from you? Why should they tune in and watch the fight on February 12th?
Because I'm working my ass off every single day. This work. I work for my, I'm doing everything I can.
Hang on. Wait. You got to the part you said working your ass off, and then you started. Don't move too much when you talk because it'll start glitching out because the internet and stuff. Okay. But you got to working you said you've been working your ass off, and then go from there. Sorry.
I've been working my ass off. I've been going lunch class every single Monday, Wednesday, and some Tuesday at night time. I'm doing everything I can to get my cardio. You know, my cardio my cardio right now is top notch. I'm doing everything I can. So when I go out there in my hometown in front of my family, people I don't know that just know that I fight, when they show up, they're gonna see the best Christian Echols they've ever seen, and they're gonna be proud. You know, like to say that I'm from their hometown one of these days when I'm fighting. They're gonna watch that guy in Coleman, Alabama.
They should be proud anyway. You're a nasty, nasty cat, sir. You really are. It cut out a little bit. We'll let you touch base on it again later. And when you share the post around, top it up a little bit. It's just the internet. But anybody that wants to talk about your record, tell them to step on the mat with you. You'll strangle them. You'll strangle their dad. You'll strangle their uncle.
No,
You'll strangle.
It's usually friendly comments like my buddy's messing with me. But you know, sometimes I'll be getting in my feelings, laying in my bed like.
No, it bugs me. It bugs me. I know my record's dog shit, and I'm like, dude, if I wanted to, I would choke you and take your wife. I don't want to do it. I just don't want to do it. KO, man, same to you, brother. Why should people tune in and watch the fight? Why should people buy tickets? Why should they come out February 12th?
Coming with my shield, or I'm laying on it. I bring excitement. I mean, flat out, I fight. I'll fight the toughest cat. I've been dropped. I've been submitted. It don't matter. You know what I mean? A real, like I said, a real fighter just don't give a shit. It's wherever, whenever, you know what I mean, in this fight game, you know what you signed up for. And after being around for so long in the game, it's just like, it's another day. You know what I mean? Just want to get better at your art, but it don't matter who it is. We'll come for the smoke. Apex is here, man.
He's fighting
Awesome.
a gorilla. Vanilla gorilla.
Oh, vanilla gorilla.
Yes, sir.
Heck yeah, guys. Christian, that's all I've got. If you want to give, if there's anything you think I missed, if you want to give any shout outs to your teammates, sponsors, things like that, feel free to go ahead. And then if you have any parting words for KO Butler, feel free. Go ahead.
I want to give a shout out to Brandon McCaffrey for allowing me to train at his gym. Matt Elkins for working with me all the time, taking time out of his day to search up my stuff that I need searched up when I don't have time when I'm working or I'm training, trying to get my cardio in. I want to thank Jacob Perez for coming. Man, he's been my traveling partner. I've been going to all these different gyms, and he's traveling me everywhere. He calls me, hey, man, where are we going today? Hey, man, you coming to do your cardio? He's kind of my accountability partner in this camp. So, like, that's helped me out a lot. I'm only really going with, like, 1 or 2, maybe 3 sponsors this fight. Just because I took it on such short notice. I took it on like a month and a week notice. I had some time, but like I really don't have time with all my training. But as of right now, is the only sponsor I got.
Hang on, who was it?
Craig's Battery. He also sponsored me at my Trayshawn. The guy's a huge help. He does anything and everything that I ask him for. You know, he's like, I'm like, hey man, would you mind doing this? He's like, don't worry about it. I got it. I'll take care of it. So yeah, Craig's Battery, man. Thank you so much. Just want to thank everybody that's around me in my life right now. And George Butler, get ready for my boy.
It's KO Butler. What are you talking about?
KO, man, same thing to you. Anything you think I might have missed? Any shout outs to your teammates, sponsors, anything like that? And then any parting words for Mr. Echols?
Intimidation. My coach bought that. Apex, of course. Ohio, here we come. My Alabama folk. I'm happy to see y'all, man. I can't wait to kick it with y'all and put on the show for you. Yeah, I'm ready to fight, man. Another day in office, and I'm sure the young killer is gonna bring it because like I said, he's looking for his first victory, and it's his hometown. He's gonna be motivated, and I understand that. So we here, man. It's gonna be a good one.
February 12th, Christian Echols versus KO Butler. It's a nasty, nasty card. Coleman, Alabama. February 12th. Get your tickets quick. Catch the live stream if you can. Get that pay-per-view. Any way you can be there, make it happen. It's a nasty, nasty card. They're going to blow the roof off the place. Guys, I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all soon. Can't wait. I really do appreciate it. Flex on him. Christian flex on him one time. Hell, back up. The boy is big. The boy is Jack City.
Uh-oh.
Is he breathing?
Guys, I really appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to it. Get those tickets quick. Man, make the trip out. It's going to be insane. Guys, I appreciate it. I'll see y'all later.
All right, now.